Let me check the audio real quick. I always gotta check it before we actually start, and we'll get things rolling. I'll have Bad or Martin tell me when to... Yep, it's rolling. Here, Billy, say something so I'll make sure they got your voice.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Here, Billy, say something so I'll make sure they got your voice.
What's going on, guys?
Alright, you're good. It is a little, it's got you a little quiet on the stream, but
I can turn my mic up a little bit.
other than that, you're good. I'm gonna go start like on Discord, on maybe the Xfinity. You guys want to watch this?
Mic?
Because I know War likes to watch these.
Yeah.
So I go post it in there. I swear if one of them asks me, what is this? Look at the title.
I know, right?
Did it go through?
Yeah.
Alright, I think it did.
I hope I get my rider, man. I hope I don't know, man, because I've been trying to run online. I can run for like 2 minutes and then I get kicked off.
Yeah, well hopefully you don't. If you do, you can just keep coming back and trying.
Yeah.
Whenever I get the invite, and whenever I'm told to join, I'll send you like 20 of them. Probably not 20, but a bunch of them. But, let's get the broadcast kicked off. We did miss last week at Daytona, but this is race 2, broadcast number 1 at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Misfits Tuesday Night Racing League. Just did qualifying. Whenever I get to the lobby, I'll give you the qualifying order. We'll do a quick rundown of maybe the top 5 in points. I'll give you my prediction. Billy can give you his prediction on who's gonna win, and then we'll get the race started here. So, going in, looking at the points, as you guys know, Pretty Boy James, our broadcaster Thursday night, won this race at Daytona off field strategy last week. He is sitting 5th in the points. No, he's sitting 4th in the points with a win. Bad Martin is sitting 1st in the points. Phil's Fan 2nd. Dan the Man 3rd. Pretty Boy 4th. Arwood 5th. Tied with Lynch for 5th. Then Dave, Win the Day, Lewis Racing. The Cannoli Brothers, Burntwood and Venom, are not going to be making this race. And Crash, Fire Truck, and then Brewster Baker. So that's your points rundown. Whenever I get into the lobby, I'll give you guys the actual rundown of the starting grid. Lynch already knows my prediction of who's going to win. I gave him the entire rundown. I think it's clear. Martin's going to get it done. And Lynch, Phil's Fan, Dan, they'll all be having good runs. James will be up there. Brewster, Arwood, Win the Day, they'll all be up there. But I believe Bad Martin's going to get it done, and I think Lynch will come home 2nd. Billy?
Yeah, I'm new to the broadcast here on this series, but I'm about to go with you. I think Bad Martin, he might get it done today.
Hopefully we're not wishing him any bad luck. But now we're just basically waiting for the invite. Something just popped up on my screen. I'm not sure if I got an invite. No. Yes, I did. But I'm gonna wait till I'm told to join. Copy that, Eagles. Oh, never mind. He confused me for a second. But so I got the invites. Wait, we are in. Come in, commentary. Did you get an invite, Billy? Alright, do not join yet. I'm gonna wait for Martin to clear this up with me. He says we are in. I got a couple invites, so I'm gonna join here. Let's make sure. Yes, they are in. Alright, you can join. Do you have enough invites?
Yeah, I've got 2.
Alrighty, so they're already on lap 1, so we'll be a couple laps behind. It'll catch us up though. We'll just miss what's ever going on right now. But Bad Martin's my prediction. I think he's going to get it done. I believe Phil's fan sitting from the pool. Not sure. I forgot to look at it. But
I think regardless, it's probably going to be a really good race. So
there's a bunch of there's a bunch of good fast guys. This is a little bit different from what we're used to seeing. We're used to broadcasting customs for Xfinity. As you can see, Phil's fan is out in front at the moment in that Chevy Camaro number 8 Caterpillar car. There's Bad Martin further back in the pack at the moment, racing against, that's the 88 on his outside. Pretty Boy James right behind him. We're right along with the 24, that test session car at the moment, Win the Day. Having a good run right off the bat, not starting, but is in second at the moment. We are, what, 5 laps in, I should say, about. Looks like the top 3 have cleared their way out in front, and all 3 are Chevys. And here you got Bad Martin now running down Lynch Racing. You will do top 3 interviews, by the way. We Win the Day clipping the apron for a minute. Lynch gonna be able to run him down, maybe get under him. He's right there. Is he gonna make a move yet? He's just gonna stay in line. Martin right behind him. They got a freight train going down the backstretch as Phil's fan has cleared his way out in front. Lynch looked high, but isn't quite there. Martin looking low. Ooh, a little bit of a bump as they go down the front stretch.
Getting a little dicey early.
I believe so. You see, Win the Day can hold that bottom real nicely, but if he holds it too well, we've already seen it twice. He's hit the apron and losing ground. As they are, it looks like they're running down Phil's fan. Maybe they're just tandem drafting. Because if you don't know, 2 of them are Chevys, the 24 and the 9. They're teammates. I don't know if they are in the league, but they are in real life, and their teammates bump drafting at the moment, and they are running down the leader. Phil's fan is right in front of him now, and Lynch making a move for second.
We called him.
They are there. It's a 4-car breakaway.
It's easy to catch someone. Let's see if they can make the move to get around him.
Atlanta is just like Talladega and Daytona. Hold that bottom. You should be fine. You can pass on the outside by yourself if you got a strong enough car. This track is also a tire reader. We know that. When we had the Xfinity race here, it was great racing. It was the best race of the entire season. Let's see if these guys can follow up, because we know the Cup race was good here in Fly Fast as well. As you got these 3 guys battling here for second. Phil's fan out in front still, leading every single lap. You're probably rooting for that 4-car. That's what you drive, or that's what you drove.
Oh yeah. Just moved into 3rd.
I will say somebody else to look out for will be Dan the Man. We'll go look for him. Did he get wrecked already or something? I'm not seeing him. I'm actually not sure what car number he's in.
Right now he's running in Pretty Boy James.
Oh yeah, he's in the 3 at the moment. Alright, so yes. I would say him and James are about the same level. You see Dan hit the apron, James looking to make a move. They're side by side. Dan has put Dan has put a lot of practice into this Atlanta Speedway. I talked to him before the race. He said if you give him enough room, he will take it. So if you give him half a car length of room, he'll make it a car length. Don't give him any room.
Yeah, that's my kind of racer.
He is clean. He is laid back, smart when it comes to what moves he makes. But he will say, if you leave him enough room, he will take it. And Pretty Boy James racing him the exact same way. Dan gave him the bottom and he took it. Pretty Boy James moving his way into 5th place. They are.
the runner kind of racing side by side, but allowing the guys to catch up.
I will say, Win the Day is already running better than what I thought. He's running up there in the top 4. I don't race with him too much. I don't know too much about him. I know he's a good racer. He's clean, and at the moment he's showing it, battling what my prediction, Bad Martin, for the lead at the moment, or for second at the moment. Martin started, I want to say midfield. I didn't see him. We didn't get to see the starting results, but he's moved his way up to second, and he is on a hunt to run down that leader. Now, a mile and a half, I say 20-30 laps in, we will see lap traffic. Knowing the skill level in here, we will see lap traffic for sure. As you can already see, I just seen somebody in the picture for a split second. In a couple laps will be a lap traffic. He must have wrecked or something earlier. But because it's a mile and a half, we will have to see if these guys will give and take. Will they move out of the way? Will they protect to keep their lap? I guess it's all going to depend on how late it is in the stage and how many cars are battling for the lead. Because if it's a 3-car battle for the stage win, I'd get out of the way. But if it's 1 car, try to keep your lap.
Looks like we got a challenger first. Looks like we got a new leader right now.
And that's my pick, Bad Martin, to the front. Be the first lap led here by somebody other than a Chevy and somebody other than Phil's fan. Lynch running that hot side, maybe trying to save some tire. We know that'll be key. Last week's race was won by fuel strategy. Maybe this week will be won by tire strategy.
As you know, this track eats tires.
It is the track that eats. Oh, we already got a pitter. Lynch Racing already making a pit, maybe trying to short pit.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of surprising because he rode the high line. Maybe he got forced up there or bumped up there. I didn't see. I thought he was running up there to save tire. Maybe not, because he was the first guy to pit. Oh, and it looks like he got somebody signaling down on the bottom here, Win the Day. Expect him to go to the pits here this lap. It looks like he signaled it. Let's see if he actually makes a stop. I think he is.
He is?
Yep, he is.
So we got a couple different strategies going on here. That might be the way to go.
Yeah, if you're battling guys for the lead, a lap won't make too big of a difference on your tires. 2 laps, maybe 3-4% difference. If you go more than 3 laps difference, so you see Martin signaling right now, and Phil's fan, all the way down to the apron.
Oh, wow.
Big signal right there. So they should definitely be coming to the pit road. And Dan the man, oh, we got a wreck coming to the pits. It's Phil's fan.
Spun out.
And Martin, maybe Martin got a penalty. Phil's fan, he's got damage.
What's that going to do? Is that going to put Pretty Boys?
That just might.
That's what it looks like.
Wow, what a turn of events right off the bat. You got short pitting, guys staying out, and the top fastest guys right now in this race just wreck coming to the pits. Bad Martin and Phil's fan.
He's in the pits.
Yeah, Pretty Boy James making his way down the pits. Them fresh. Now that will make a difference right there. He stayed out 3-4 laps longer than Lynch. Lynch will get a big short pit, already having the position over James. But I'm not sure how long this stage is, because if you short pit too much, you'll have to make a stop, an extra stop. If you make 4 stops like in the last stage, just for an example, if you would make 4 stops and short pit by 3 laps each time, that's 12 laps. That is an entire stop, meaning you would have to stop 1 more time than everybody else. And unless you got a lap and a half lead, which won't be the case, that'll make a big difference right there. Now, right here you can already see that will work out, I believe, for Pretty Boy James having the fresher tires, but you see the gap already between himself and the guys that just passed him. Those are also the guys that wreck coming to the pits. Martin and Phil's fan. Martin just passed him. He lost a lot of ground right there staying out those extra laps, so that may not work out too well for him. But he's still got guys in his rear view, so maybe.
So does that cycle around for the lead? Is that Lynch leading the race right now?
He made a big
Maybe.
short pit, so yes it is.
He's got about a quarter straightaway lead.
And there's lap traffic already, the 36 of David DeBouse. And Lynch has got a big lead. But them tires will come into strategy.
They're coming.
Lynch racing. As you see Dan the Man pulling big blocks on Martin in the grass. And here comes Win the Day, making a move.
It's getting dicey, guys.
We got 4 viewers at the moment. For those of you guys watching, this is the Misfits Tuesday Night Racing League. They had a Daytona race last week, which we missed, but we'll be on track now here at Atlanta. And then I believe it's Bristol next week, going to a short track. You know, that's Dan the Man's track right there. See Win the Day hitting the apron. Oh yeah, you see how exciting this is already at Atlanta. I've never done a broadcast at a short track that other than Iowa, not Bristol. Bristol's a whole other animal.
Robin's racing at Bristol. It ought to be really good.
Oh, we'll have some Peppers Flare for sure after that race. Well, Lynch Racing, number 9, Chase Elliott showing who's the boss at the moment. Actually, looks like he's driving away with the motor tires.
He does.
He's got a fast hot rod.
He does. These guys haven't gained on him hardly at all with his fresh tires. That's interesting.
That will come.
Think about in the long run.
That will come into play though. Don't forget the pit adjustments they gotta make. He's got a fast hot rod, that's for sure.
I'll tell you, he made the right adjustments.
Those 3 laps of tires will add up because he will now be 3 laps shorter on fuel, and if they run the fuel out and he tries a short pit again, he could be 5 laps, meaning 8 laps short after 2 pits. This may come back to bite him, or it may hurt him if he gets a big enough lead. This just might help him out if he gets a big enough lead. Contact. And those are the 2 guys that wrecked coming to the pits.
I'll tell you, that's Lynch racing right now. He's smiling looking in that rear view. Let those guys race. He just pull off even further.
So I believe the admins of this league is Bad Martin and Lynch. So, just throwing that out there. Bad Martin and Lynch being the 2 owners. We've already seen issues with Bad Martin now and Phil's fan, them wrecking to the pits, and I missed it. He said they got into each other again.
Yeah, they just got into it just maybe a lap and a half ago.
Looks like Phil's fan lost a lot of ground back there.
I'll tell you what, that number 9 car looks pretty smooth right now.
I do believe the gap is closing now. I believe it's closed maybe 3 tenths.
All the tires might be coming into play right now.
I believe he's got around a 2-second lead. Not having that lap count or driver order makes it a little bit more difficult, but I countered. I believe he's got at least a 2-second lead.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like they were closing in a while ago, but now it looks like he's kind of pulling back off a little bit.
Dan the Man and Bad Martin don't seem like they're looking to pass each other at the moment. They might try tandem. Knowing how good McLovin and SE did tandeming here, you know it can work at Atlanta. As I say that, Martin just made a move on Dan. Oh, Lynch getting a little loose.
Looks like the tires might be going away just a little bit. You see him moving up the track just a little bit more and more.
Still got 3 viewers watching this stream. Thank you all for watching this. Matter of fact, James is streaming this right now. We'll be able to tell what lap they're on. So they got 23 to go. And James is running 5th at the moment. Lynch has about a quarter of a lap lead on him. And he's 5th. These guys will have to pit within the next 3 laps. Well, maybe 4. These guys will have to pit within the next 4 or 5 laps, maybe 6 at the most. Lynch will have to be at least 2 laps shorter, so expect Lynch to pit in the next 3 to 4 laps. But the running order right now is Lynch, Martin, and Dan win the day, and James, your top 5, I believe. Phil's fan leading first couple laps, nowhere to be seen at the moment. This is a 51 lap stage 1. They are a little bit over halfway at the moment. I believe they're closing.
I do too. Those two guys, when they got bumper to bumper, they're reeling them in pretty quick, it looks like.
Oh, I believe they cut that lead in half. We'll count here at the line. That's got to be about a second. Lynch is about to... Oh, he's pitting.
Oh,
More
pitting.
short pitting. I said within the next 3 to 4 laps. 2 laps later, it makes a pit. I think this is going to come back to bite him. This is around 5 laps already. He's short on those guys. Because they pitted 3 laps later than he did. At least Martin and Dan did. 3 laps later than Lynch did. Let's see how many laps later they pit here. Because that's going to add up. That is going to add... But he's practiced this already. He may know what he's doing.
That's what I was going to say. He may know something we don't know right now. Looks like we got pit cycles coming through.
So they've already stayed out 2 laps longer. So they are already 5 laps higher into a run than Lynch is right now. And if they stay out 1 more, let's see, do they signal? They do not.
They don't.
But there's nobody near them. Other than those 2, which they're in the same track together, so they don't need to signal. And they're pitting. Dan making a move. Eddie, ooh, he flew in there. I wonder if the I'm gonna stay on Dan here for a minute. That might be a penalty.
He
And
went around
James,
pretty quick, didn't he?
yeah, he did. He flew in there.
That was quick. We'll see right here.
Phil's fan definitely lost a lot of ground.
Yeah, it looked like he had some damage.
Oh, no penalty. Dan's coming out, so that's gonna benefit him.
So we got a swap.
Coming right out onto the track, onto the backstretch off of turn 2 here. So that would make 5 laps longer they can stay out at the moment. Meaning, if they, let's say they have 12 laps of fuel right now, Lynch would be down to, what is it, 8 already? No, it'd be like 6, something like that. It'd be around 7 laps of fuel. That's gonna add up. Being this long of a stage, he has to know something. Because you see, look at the gap. Short pitting, that gap is up more than 3 seconds now. And they reeled him down to 1 before pitting. And that shows you how much his tires are falling off. Because I'm watching him from Dan's point of view. He held that bottom really nicely, so his tires ain't fell off too much yet. But you see at the end of that run how much they fell off. He lost over half of his lead.
That's right, I'm riding along right now with Dan and see how this car is working. Seems to have a really good line. So this car is working pretty well.
Dan told me before the race that Martin's the guy to beat, and he's the guy to beat him. And at the moment, he is beating him, but so is Lynch. The Misfits at the moment, 1, 2, 3. Still got 3 viewers watching this. appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys will stick around to the end. We'll do a crank it up and a commercial break, which isn't longer than 10 seconds maybe, so you guys can maybe wait till that. We'll be doing interviews after this, and like I said, I believe they're going to Bristol next week. Tune in for that.
You know, I think that gap is a little bit closer than what it was before the last pit stop. They're a little bit closer than they were before. So they may wind up catching him before they pit.
Oh, look at that. They are about to be right on him. I'm telling you, these tires are hurting him, man. Look, lap traffic as well. 3 wide almost. They're 3 wide. Martin in the middle. 2 cars going for the lead. 1 is a lap car. And Dan looks 4 wide. Where's he going to go? He's just going to push Martin.
You know, one thing I got to thinking about too is Lynch may be thinking about safety just a little bit where he can gain it maybe a lap. So that could be a strategy too right now going on.
That could be, but that would defeat the purpose of him short pitting. Maybe he has noticed that wasn't a good decision.
It's very possible.
That, or this is sliders. You see Dan getting to the wall there for a minute, getting a little loose on exit. This is sliders. It's gonna be a lot harder to save, and fuel ain't even the full consumption right now. It's tire. You ain't gotta worry about fuel. If you're short pitting, you're a big risk at Atlanta, because tire. I rarely make a full fuel run on my tires, so I go as long as I can go.
Really safe.
Yep.
These guys are pulling off.
Oh yeah, Lynch is on way older tires. They're on way, remember, 5 laps after him short pitting by 3 laps the first stage, or the first stop, and then short pitting by 2 laps the next stop. That's 5 laps, which your tires will be down into the 70s by now. Oh yeah, that's 4 5/10 a lap. And as you can see, them tandeming make it 6 7/10 a lap. Him battling that lap car, they're making up almost a second a lap.
If you can catch that lap car, maybe you might be able to save a little bit. Use a little bit of draft maybe to help.
Yep. And you did see him run that high line. That lap car did not get out of the way though.
I'll tell you what, with him being that far short on points, like the rest of the guys, you can't get too far away.
No, he can't, or he's gonna lose to the 3rd position.
I'm right
See us
along right
having
now
a
on Lynch. And
Lynch.
it looks to me like he's safe. It really
right along
does.
with him. Well, you got Crash, Burn in the pits. Crash and Burn in the pits. We'll ride along with him for a couple seconds here. Maybe he lagged out because he ain't moving in there at all.
That's unfortunate.
He's got heavy damage though, so he might be repairing his damage. Yeah, I believe he is in the pits because he's got heavy damage, and he's not ghosted. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see though. Yeah, I do believe the 6 of Crash and Burn has had a mechanical issue and lagged out on the race. He's not moving at all, so sucks for him. You see the 36 of David DeBouse going into the pits. He is at least a lap down. We may actually have some strategy going on right along here with the... Is this the 14? I'm not positive. It is. The 14 of Brewster Baker running that high line like a madman. He was right up against the wall in turns 1 and 2. He's running about 3/4 up to the wall. And you see he blows the 11 doors off that 48. He's just lucky I'm not in there. Running the middle of the track now, so he's running as high as he can go, as high as that car is going to stick. Trying to save, I guess, whatever he can save. We got 4 viewers at the moment. Appreciate all you guys watching at the moment. Oh, then maybe
Some strategy going on right
this wouldn't be a good strategy, though. Yeah, this wouldn't be a good. This would be a regretting strategy because after short pitting 5 laps out of 2 runs, the first stop 3, second stop 2. Well, this may pay off. You know, this might save him instead of having to make an extra stop, lose a lap, lose 5, 6 positions, 7. This will save him if he can stay on the same strategy as everybody else. He obviously isn't going to win the stage unless a caution comes out at this point. You can see, though, he's going really slow, running that high line. If he can stay on the same strategy within 1 or 2 laps, he should be fine. But he's definitely not going to win the stage without a caution now. Yep. Oh, at least. They should be pitting any lap now because Pretty Boy James is down. He's 2 laps of fuel at the moment. I'm on his stream at the moment. I see Lynch going into the pits. So I do believe this worked out for him. Remember, he was 5 laps off the pace. He's within 2 laps now of James. Though James, I believe, is a lap behind Martin when it comes to strategy because he pitted a lap sooner. So he's still got a couple more laps to save, but I believe Lynch is come back. I believe James is going to pit this lap, though, because he's got 11% on the right front, 1 lap of fuel. He stayed out. Oh, no, this is the end of the stage.
Is that the end of the stage?
This is, and Lynch pitted. So, Bad 5 Martin, Dan the Man, Pretty Boy James, Lewis Racing out of nowhere, Phil's Fan, is your top 5. Did Lynch seriously pit, lose all of those spots, and now he's not going to pit, and he's going to get the lead? Or, what happened? Because he didn't lose, he's 7th at the moment. Arwood is the first car lap down. Firetruck and Brewster Baker, David DeBouse, they're all a lap down. It's just 7, gonna be 8 on the lead lap. David DeBouse is actually 3 laps down. This stage is actually gonna be, I believe, around the same, maybe a lap or 2 difference. 111 laps to go left in the total race, though. We're down to 1 view now. James starting on that front row, next to Bad Martin, and the Man, and Lewis out of nowhere, 19. No caution so far, and Bad Martin has gotten out in front, and I think he's going to check out. Win the day, back up to 2nd. He seems to find his way to the front on these restarts. Did it in the first stage. James falling like a rock, though. Restarted 2nd, back to 6th already. Lynch is up to 5th, so he did rebound. He got 7th during that stage. And he did pit, meaning he didn't stay out and get the lead. That would have been against the rules, I believe. So they get 17, 18 laps worth of fuel each run, so it's not 12. So they'd only have to pit about 3 times, 2 times this stage about. But Martin starting to check out, ain't? Win the day still right there, but and hitting the apron. Oh, James right on his butt. did you? Do you have more invites? I have a couple, so if I need to, I can back out and send you a few more. It is. Gotta win the day, making a move for the lead. For third place, crazy battling. Win the day is actually checked out with Bad Martin, though. Back up to 3. Yep, we are back up to 3 viewers at the moment. Sorry guys about the blue screen every so often, checking the viewers. But, Bad Martin, he was my pick in the beginning of this race. He was your pick. He won stage 1. He's rocking and rolling. I think he'll be the guy to beat all season. Ooh, that's not good for good old James. He's still right there behind those guys, Dan the Man, and I will say the guy who has most impressed me this race is between Win the Day and Lewis Racing. Lewis Racing, yeah, I expected both of them to be 6th and 7th place cars. Win the Day running second right now, checked out with Bad Martin, and Lewis Racing racing against some of the fastest guys in here, Dan the Man and Lynch, and Pretty Boy James right behind him. And I don't think Phil's fan must have made the right adjustments. He was up there in that first stage and he's falling back, and these guys, these 4 guys in front of him checked out from him, and then the top 2, Bad 5 Martin, and Win the Day. James making the move, barely getting under Lynch. Up the track Lynch goes. James hugging the bottom. Dan the Man really hugging the bottom. Oh, we got Lewis in the grass. He keeps a hold of her, though. Lost a little bit of ground. He's right there, though. Oh, and up the track he goes. He's gonna lose these guys. Keeps messing around. I think he did lose them. Yeah, these 3 are gone. He was having a great run. He's still having a good one. These guys will probably check out from him, being nose to tail the way they are. Oh, they're side by side now. Lynch making a move on James and on Dan. Hit the apron. Dan just chilling, watching these guys mess around in his rear view.
Lynch gets around Pretty Boy James. He's got his eyes set on Dan the Man right now. He's pulling up here.
See them real swiggly going down the backstretch, and Lynch looks low. There he is, hits the apron. James right on him. Man, they're driving real aggressive for 3rd place.
It makes for a good last stage out left. This ought to be very interesting.
Yep. Now, I'm not sure if you cut on to this. When the Day's falling off, he ain't on Bad Martin's bumper no more. Martin is gone, and these 3 are running him down.
I just see that.
This is exactly what we've seen in the first stage. He was up, he was, you know, 2nd and 3rd, and he was battling with them guys, and he fell off, and he's doing the exact same.
Running along with the leader right now, Bad Martin. Seems like he's on the Sunday ride. He's pulling off with these guys.
He is gone.
He definitely made the right adjustments when he made that pit stop.
Yep, and he doesn't fall off much. He showed that in the first stage.
Probably got 10 seconds, 2.5 seconds maybe lead.
at least over Win the Day, and Win the Day's probably got about 6/10 over Dan the Man. James making the move once again on Lynch. This shows you the kind of defense Dan is playing. James and Lynch back and forth every other lap, and none of them have even attempted to make a move on Dan, except for James right here, and you see Dan pull the block. Another block. James can't quite get there. Dan is doing perfect defense and didn't door slam him once. That's great defense by the three of Dan the Man. James all the way down to the apron. Big blocks.
There, we got some blockings going on. There might be a bumper coming in a few minutes.
Oh, I believe so. Lynch. Can he make that high side work? He hung with him on that high side. He's gonna get a nice run here. And James is getting impatient, you can easily tell. And eventually, they're gonna be up Win the Day's butt here in a minute. They're all running the high line. That was James's opportunity. Look at him. He could have went low and didn't. They all rode the high line. Now they're all running the middle. Yeah, they went from all hugging the bottom, and now they're all running the high. Oh, Win the Day nearly wrecked coming to the pits. And Lynch pitted again, Phil's fan, and so does Brewster. Bunch of pit stops here. You still got me, Billy? Alright. Be quiet for a minute. There's our leader coming to the pits.
Here comes Dan the Man. Here comes all of them. Everybody's in. So they're within a lap of each other. This one is really good.
I think they learned. Yes,
most definitely. So who's going to have the better adjustments on this pit stop? We'll see.
Martin had a big lead. As you can see this. But Martin had a big lead. These guys short pitting him by a lap. Won't be too much of a difference on fuel or tires. We're up to 5 viewers, thank you guys very much. But bad Martin, this is gonna get good. I still think Martin's gonna come out with the lead. You can see Dan the Man coming out. He'll probably fall about to 3.5 seconds. But this is gonna get good. Instead of, remember Lynch pitted, the last stage, they were all within 3 laps of each other on their pit cycles. They're within 1 lap now, making this to be very interesting. They're all going to be right around each other as they come out of the pits. Dan actually ahead of the guys behind him by a good bit. Win the Day obviously lost on strategy, just about wrecking coming to the pits. Lynch in front of him, short pitting by a lap. Arwood only in the pits now. Maybe something going on there.
Maybe. I'll tell you what, right now Bad Martin's got a good little comfortable lead. I can see he's probably got 4 seconds maybe.
Well, I can't even see the guys behind him. Way more, well...
I see them coming into the... Yeah, I see a little bit of them.
About 4.5 to 5 seconds.
That's huge.
That... It's got to be around 6 seconds, because I'm sure I'm off a little bit, but that looks like it's a 10-second lead.
That's huge. If he could actually back off a little bit and save just a little bit.
Well, he could save whatever he wanted to, yeah.
He's got a comfortable enough lead now where he could save a little bit. Oh, kind of brushed the wall a little bit. I can see them in a view a while ago, now I can't really see them at all.
Oh yeah, pit stops. They short pitted him, and look at the gap he's got. I don't know how that works. That 3-second lead should have went down to like 1.5, and it went up to 6 seconds about.
Big time.
Over 3 times, or twice the length, man.
That's huge. It's perfect for strategy.
Oh yeah, for sure. He can do whatever he wants now. And the Man making the move on Lynch. Matter of fact, do you see that? Arwood, unless he's a lap, actually he might be a lap down. I don't, no way he's running in second. He also pitted way later than these guys did. Arwood might be playing some strategy, because I don't think there's any, unless he took no tires, which at Atlanta, this early in the stage. I mean, yeah, he must be a lap down. Maybe he's trying something though, because he stayed out longer than anybody. So maybe he's laying back and saving. See if he runs that high line here.
They're kind of starting to get spread out just a little bit. Dan the Man and Lynch is together, but starting to spread out some.
Yep. Well, I guess this would be the perfect time for a crank it up. They're all spread out. We'll ride with Pretty Boy James at the moment, and guess we'll go NASCAR crank it up. Alrighty, back live, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Bad Martin still out in front. Man, I bet money on this guy. I would.
Man, I'm sitting here right now watching the second, third place guys, man. They are just battling. Dan the Man actually just got in the wall earlier. Lynch got around him, and then Dan ran him back down and passed him back.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Dan sure is good at defense. That is for sure. Really good at defense. But all the way up the track there. But I will say, we've been quiet on Win the Day. Yeah. Hey, he was up there running in second. He fell off. You know, we're acting like he's back in 8th place. He's running in 4th right now, right behind these two. And James right behind him. And then Phil's fan, he started out the race there. I'm surprised he's running where he's at. I would have thought he would have been up here in the mix with top 3.
Yep. He had a strong car at first.
Yep. We're right along here with this battle for a little bit. We got Dan the Man and Lynch. We've seen Lynch do what we've seen some other guys not do. Like when we seen Pretty Boy James in this battle, we were seeing him just, you know, go under the apron, down to the bottom, doing whatever he had to do to be able to get there and make the move. Lynch has looked high a couple times, and we didn't see James or anybody look high once. Maybe he's doing that to save tire and possibly get around him, maybe.
There for a minute, the guys behind him, Pretty Boy James, and then were catching, but now it seems like these two are falling just a little bit.
And just like we said earlier, are you surprised? It's Win the Day. He's so good on these short runs. In the beginning of the race, he was up there battling for the lead at some points, and then he was second and drove away with Bad Martin in the beginning of this stage. He was running these guys down, and now they're staying about even, and now he's falling off a little bit. He has proven time and time again he is a short run master at this place at the moment.
You know, a place like here, you have to be geared. The car has to be set up for short runs are not going to help you here unless you have a caution or something at the end of a stage, but most of the time you have to be for the long haul. So it's going to be interesting in this very last stage. Like
Lynch pitting. Yep. And just to add on to that, man, this is a tire reader, right? So if you build your car for the short run, you are gonna eat those tires off, which will not help you. Not only will you fall off, you're gonna lose tire wear and have to pit earlier than guys, and that's not gonna help you. And it proves time and time again when Bad Martin is out in front and he drives away. Oh, well, he's burning his tires off. He pits later than any of these guys. These guys are pitting 1, 2, even 3 laps before he does. It's not like he's out there burning the crap out of his tires, driving away. He's driving away, but able to save tire and pit later than these guys do. He's probably not even saving. If he would save, he'd be able to put these guys a lap down at the end of the stage. I guarantee it.
That's the perfect strategy. If you can run an extra lap more than somebody else, that's great. That's going to help you in the long run. Looks like we got the leader pitting right now.
Yep. Leader is in the pits at the moment, and like I said, he went a lap later than those guys. Dan the Man seems to be on the same strategy as Martin. He just can't hang with him. See James in the pits as well, so is 3 laps or maybe 4 laps down right now. David DeBouse is also in the pits.
Here comes Win Today. He's back out.
We'll see him run some guys down here in the next 3 to 4 laps.
The Man, he's coming out.
Yep, and Lynch just making the move on him. Lynch will get by him and probably put about a second on him, but Dan will probably run him down. And there's once again Arwood into the picture. He is hanging with these guys.
He is.
Well,
he may have played a little strategy early on.
He is a lap down though. Yeah, he is a lap down though. I did check the results on James's stream. He is staying out later in guys, but he seems to have decent speed. I think something happened to him. That or he was just saving and his strategy isn't working. Because he is probably a 1/10 to 2/10 slower than these guys a lap. He's not off the pace, but I'd say watch him in the next stage. If he is on the lead lap in the next stage, I think he'll be a contender for maybe a top 5 run. Arwood, at the moment, I mean, you can see, he's not falling off, he's not, you see Postman come out of the pits, he's hanging with him. He does lose ground over the course of the run, not because he falls off or anything, he just doesn't have the speed, but I think he'll be a contender with these guys if he gets his lap back.
Me too. And maybe he could play a little strategy, you never know, he could be the winner at the end of the race, you never know.
Anything can happen, man. We said that at the same time, man. Anything can happen. It's Atlanta. It's all about strategy at this place.
It is.
Run along with Win the Day to see him run down the guys in front of him.
Because you know well as I do, we run a lot of laps here. You got to have a long run car.
Yep.
You have to build a long run car.
Sliders is so difficult here. It's not difficult to run the track. It's just so difficult to overrun your car and burn tires off. In a custom setup, you can set your car up to save whatever you need to save. But on sliders, this is so difficult to do that. So if you can find a way to save tire and fuel without losing too much ground, and you found something, especially on sliders, because I know I can't do that. Win the day going home. Oh yeah, just about all of them do. A couple of them seem to be off the pace here. Like I said, lap traffic, the 36, a couple guys, the 48 was in the way earlier. He made a big factor when they went 3 wide for the lead earlier today. A lap car on the bottom. Let's see, Win the Day chasing that lap car up the track.
If I'm correct, I think Matt Martin maybe leading this race. If he is, I'm telling you, the lead he has, I see another car inside.
Who? Martin?
Yep.
He is leading the race. He is gone, man.
And you know, that was our picks at the beginning of the race. I mean, we both called it.
Yep. He's got about 6.8 lead, I believe. About 6.8 second lead. That's big, man.
He can run any kind of strategy he wants right now.
Full straightaway.
He can back off right now and still probably gain a lap.
Yep. And he doesn't even need to do that because he's able to make his car last longer than these guys and drive away in the short run and the long run. I don't know how he's doing it.
That's huge. That's huge.
But you can't forget, man, Lewis Racing is still in the picture. He's battling Pretty Boy James at the moment for 4th, which that's good for him, man. He's having a good run. Definitely impressed me. I believe Win the Days fell off pretty much though, because he's not even in the top 6 right now. He's falling off. Yep. So right now, Bad Martin has exactly a half a lap lead over 4th place Pretty Boy James. Exactly. Yeah, literally, almost exact.
So what do you do if Pretty Boy James? You try to drive the car really hard, or you try to save the strategy?
At this point, I don't think he's got any opportunity to win the stage. He just ain't got the speed. But I would think, just stay on the same strategy. Try to make your tires last as much as he does. Try not to lose any more ground. You still got half a lap from going a lap down. You know, so you're likely not going to go a lap down. He's just got Lewis Racing all over his butt right now. I would just try to stay on the same strategy within a lap or two, because if whatever he does, if you can stay on that same strategy, you'll be fine. If he can, you know, if he wins the stage, then you should stay wherever you're at. Wherever he pits, you pit. You know, that's what I try to do when I'm this far out from the leader. Unless I've already committed myself to a strategy, like if I've been saving 3-4 laps already, stay with that. If you've been short pitting, stay with that. If you know it's the right call, like Lynch had to back up earlier. He short pitted and it did not work. As you see, Pretty Boy James, if he is not committed to a strategy right now, stay on the strategy the leader is, and you should be fine.
I tell you, if I was sitting third right now, I'd be like, man, I wish I knew what kind of adjustments that dude would make, because he sure is fast.
Yep. Pit stop should be coming within the next 3 laps, though.
You know, we have seen in the past when we broadcast, you know, guys dominate stages like this. I think with the last stage, you never know, you know, bad luck, wrecks, you never know. That's the thing about this. Not wishing any kind of bad luck, but you never know.
We've seen it, man.
We've seen it time and time again.
If we go back into like the Fly Pass Xfinity, it happened at Iowa. War had the dominating car. And I believe he did get the win, but Heavy, dominating car at Dover, he wrecked out. Heavy had the dominating car at Vegas. He had issues there, like a black flag. Daytona is just Daytona, but at Atlanta, you know, that was a great racing. We're at Atlanta, and he had one of the best cars, and with door banging screw drop coming to the line for second, DeCuevas got it done, and We didn't really see anything too dramatic. We did see guys wreck coming to the pits, which we've already seen this race, you know. And it was Martin.
We just think about the lead he would have if he wouldn't start out.
Yeah, that was last stage, but he he still came back and dominated the end of that stage.
He did. This must be the end of the stage right here, stage 2.
I'll go back into the stream real quick. I literally just backed out of it. It's a caution.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, never mind. Stage end. There's 58 laps about left in this stage. So the only thing really different here, from when we were broadcasting on Heat 4, the 2 stages were pretty even, and the last one was longer. They actually have the laps differently now. The first stage, all the stages are about even. They're all about even. They're within 10 laps of each other. Like on Heat 4, the first and second stage would be like 50 laps, and then the last stage would be like 80 laps, you know. So that's the big difference here. All of them are 50-something laps. So there's about 50 laps left. As the green flag is back in the air, and it's Martin and Lynch out front again. 3 wide for the back in the pack already.
Now is when strategy comes into play.
Yep.
We ran 2 stages. The final stage, we're going to talk how much we drop it.
If I were Martin, I'd do what I've been doing all race. Yep, there's 54 laps left. There's about 54 laps left, so not too many. Yep. And guess who's coming into the picture? Win today, up to 4th, making a move on Lynch, all over his rear end. And here comes Dan the Man. Alrighty, tell me what are the odds we interview Bad Martin at the end of this race? I think it's pretty big. Yup.
I'll tell you right now, Dan the Man, right on him. We'll see how long he can stay there.
We seen win the day. Same thing in the last stage. He was on him. Those 2 broke away from the pack. These guys, all 3 wide almost. Man, they need to shuffle him out of the lead. Here comes Win the Day. Look at Win the Day out of nowhere.
We know he's got a strong short run car.
Here he comes. Yeah, we've detected that time and time again. All 3 stages, they peaked 3 wide, not quite. And Dan gonna fall back to 4th. Win the Day gonna make the move. And Lynch looks on Martin, not quite. We got somebody under the apron. David DeBouch further back in the pack. That 36 Ford Mustang. Ford Mustang out front. I almost said Kevin Harvick. It's Bad Martin Harvicking at Atlanta.
That's a good looking car.
This makes sense, dude. Martin. He's a he's so good, he dominates races. Kevin Harvick, he's in the Kevin Harvick car. Harvick is so dominant at Atlanta. It's a perfect match. I say he's going to victory lane at the end of this thing. Lynch is all over his bumper, man. But I think he'll drive away again. I don't think he'll drive away and put 10 seconds on him. Maybe by the end of the stage. But I think pit stops is what changes this entire looking. Like, you will see guys within a second or 2 seconds of each other. And then when pit stops comes out, that's how Martin got that half a lap lead over James in 4th. And James, by the way, is up to 3rd now. Past just Dan the Man. And here's a pass for the lead. Lynch gonna lead for a second. Can he Lynch? Yeah, but can he lead a lap? I'm sure that's not his goal. Alrighty, new leader.
Good.
Is there any Toyotas in this field though? I don't know. Yep, the 19, that's it. So, unless he leads a lap, it's gonna be Ford and Chevy leading the laps. And we do have two guys out of it, Venom and Burntwood. Brothers on vacation. I gotta see what numbers they drive. So yeah, the stage 2 results was Martin, Lynch, Dan, James, Lewis, Brewster, and win the day. And then Arwood was 2 laps down. That's not good. And Phil Standard, he get a penalty. He was 2 laps down as well. And then Fire Truck 3. And that's your top 10.
These guys are pulling away too.
Yep. Can Lynch gap Martin? Can he try to pull away from Martin? I don't think I've ever seen somebody do that to Martin on sliders. Looks like...
I think the number 4 is sandbagging.
I think so.
It's about
Yep. See right there, looks like he lifted a little bit going into that turn, and this is a full throttle track. And now Lynch has got a little bit of a gap, so I think he's using Lynch to save just a little bit. And we know he doesn't need to use Lynch. All he's got to do is do what he's been doing, get a 10-second lead, and he can save however much he wants. But whoa, in the grass a little bit. I think maybe he's trying a little bit. Maybe he's getting a little frustrated. He's not out in front.
Maybe so. Like we talked about earlier. The dominant car don't always win.
Yep. So we've had viewers this entire race. Usually we get points during the race or we don't get any viewers. I want to thank everybody out there watching here today. We've had 2 viewers, 3, 4, 5. We are at 3 at the moment, so thank you everybody who have stuck around and watched. And hopefully you guys will put on a show here at the end of this thing.
It'd be pretty cool to have a late race caution, wouldn't it, with about 5 or 6 to go.
They'd have some tempers flaring then.
Interesting.
Yep. I don't know if these drivers want to see that, unless it's Lynch or Martin, but now...
These 2 guys are checked out. I mean, they're checking out.
Have you noticed this? They're tandeming. Clear as day.
Exactly.
You've seen them down the backstretch. That's clear as day tandem. Because the front stretch isn't so straight, they seem to not be on each other's rear end going down the front straightaway, but coming down the back straightaway, you see Martin coming up to Lynch again. He ain't gonna quite get there though, but any opportunity he gets, he just tries to push him out, because Dan isn't out of it yet, and James and them win the day. He just fell off once again.
Looks like Lynch might be putting just a little bit of gap.
Yeah, but Martin always seems to close it, get to his bumper. Nah, I think Lynch is... Yeah.
About a lap and a half, and it hadn't really moved.
Maybe he's saving. He's getting there now. Look at the way he holds the bottom. He's holding the bottom better than the 9 is. Look at that. They both held the bottom perfectly there, but the 4 just does it time and time again. Oh, I thought they slowed down for a minute. Thought that was a caution. That would have changed things up drastically. Yep.
The stage where we're at right now, we're going to see whose tires fall off faster.
And he's looking high at the moment. Oh, Lynch pitting already. Did he not learn from the first stage? Well, now don't forget, he's short pitting, and they were side by side.
Yep.
Now that explains why the 4 went high in that turn. I'm like, why is he going high? Is he trying to save tire? Is he trying to pass him without using tire? Lynch must have said I'm pitting, and he went high.
We'll have to see how many laps that one stays out.
It's already going to be more than 1. And Lynch, ooh, he learned in the first stage. He had the save, and it costed him. will it cost him again?
For strategy.
Yep. Martin's still out.
Oh, here he comes.
Yep, he's pitting now. And Dan with him. What did I tell you? Dan may not be able to hang with Martin, but he is staying on the strategy no matter what. And you got some other guys staying with him as well. Here you got Arwood in the pits 2 laps down and David DeBouse as well. Well, Arwood I believe is 1 lap down now. James getting his lap back. Because he pitted. So we have about 37 to go at the moment. Whenever the leaders come out of the pits and complete a lap, it'll be 36 to go. Alright, so, wait, hold up. Alrighty, so it's gonna be 36 to go when they get to the line. And they're gonna have about 34 to 35 laps of fuel. They're gonna have to say, and on sliders, they're gonna have to save some tire and some gas. Just like Daytona, this is gonna be a strategy race. On 3 times wear, 50%, it always comes down to a strategy race at the end of it. And they're like a lap or 2 short. So, Lynch short pitting. Lynch isn't gonna win the race without a caution now. He's short pitted by like 3 laps, and Martin he's right around the bubble. He either doesn't have to save or he has to save a lap on fuel and make his tires last. Lynch pitted 3 laps sooner. That's not good for Lynch. Lynch is out in front right now, and he doesn't have that big of a gap for short pitting.
No, he's only about a second maybe. Second and a half, maybe.
Yep, at most. They're side by side behind him too. So, I just did my own math here on this. This is gonna be good, man. Who is gonna get it done at Atlanta?
It's gonna be really good.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to say it's gonna have to be it'll be bad one. Stay out.
Yep. Yep.
I think if I'm Lynch right now, I think I would let him pass me, and I would try to hang through the crowd and try to save him.
At this point, Lynch has already screwed himself. Unless I'm wrong on my strategy, I think it's over for Lynch, and we got 4 viewers at the moment, so once again, thank you guys for watching. But, to be honest, Lynch is in a deep, deep hole right now.
The best thing that could happen right now would be a caution. But that's the only thing that would save us right now, I believe.
And that's not going to be what Martin wants.
Martin didn't try to pass it, so he's playing with the strategy too.
Yeah.
You know, getting that draft like that, it's going to help save a little bit. That better get that extra lap.
And that's all he needs, really. And he's right on him, so we'll see if he tries to pass him or if he goes high to save tire. Because Lynch, as you can see, he's running the bottom. Lynch isn't worried about saving right now. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, looks like they handled that. Man, pulled away too. They probably got a straightaway lead.
Alrighty, well, we are ready to sell. We haven't done yet, and that's commercial break. We'll be gone for a couple seconds here, and we'll see you guys in a minute, ain't? Alrighty guys, back to commercial break. And get this, 7 viewers as we come back from commercial break. Thank you guys. Don't forget to leave a like. This is the most viewers we've had in a long time. Now 8 viewers. You guys are amazing. Keep it up. And just a commercial break. We're back from commercial break. Fuel strategy, tire strategy at Atlanta. Lynch is about 4 laps short. Martin's about a lap short, if I'm not mistaken. Lynch short pitted, and I don't think Lynch is gonna make it without saving, and he obviously isn't saving. I think it's Martin gonna get it done.
He's staying right in there with him, and he's not even trying to pass him.
Nope. So he's probably trying to save that 1 lap. Yep. He's just letting Lynch burn off his stuff at the moment. And you see Dan the man further back there in the picture in 3rd in that 3 car. Go ahead and do a rundown here. Lynch, Martin, and Dan win the day. Lewis, both having good days. Brewster, I believe. I'm not sure if he's on the lead lap. I know Fire Truck isn't. There's James, he's having a good day. And Phil's fan isn't having the day he wanted either. Started out good, but I believe he's 2 laps down at the moment, at least. But Martin, stage 1 winner. Martin, stage 2 winner. Points leader. James won last week at Daytona off fuel strategy. Well, I believe Martin's going to extend that points lead for sure today after winning the first 2 stages. Running 2nd at the moment.
Hey man, it's Corey, long time no see. How have you been?
Yep, this is great racing. Atlanta always seems to produce great racing. Always.
Looks like he's just running hard enough just to stay right behind him.
Yep.
Hey man, what us up?
So, we already got pit stops going on at the moment. Yep. And these guys, I think, are going to be able to make it till the end. Well, actually, no.
How have you been?
I think I'm actually wrong. You get about 17 to 18 laps of fuel. They had like 36 to go, so I did 17 plus 17, that's 34. So, and he pitted, so he would be like a lap to 2 laps short. They still got to pit 1 more time yet, so I thought they're good to make it to the end, but they got to pit 1 more time. So Lynch has got 1 more stop yet, and he's got to save like 3 to 4 laps of fuel and tire, and he's not even looking to save right now. You see Martin. Yep. Short pitting again. Actually, so I'm gonna go on James's stream real quick, and I guess we'll update strategy, at least James's. And just a heads up for, since we got a bunch of viewers right now, we got 6 at the moment. Tune in this Thursday, Fly Fast Xfinity Racing League at Indy. That'll be some great racing. We got some newcomers. Some guys in here will be racing. James will be broadcasting. Brewster Baker's supposed to be racing. A couple other guys in there. Alrighty, so there's 23 laps to go. It's going to be about 18 laps of fuel. How many laps does Martin stay out here? Have you been riding with Martin?
Yeah, that's who I'm riding with right now.
So is he coming to 2? And he stayed out again. I think he's going to be able to make it till the end. And guess what? Like I've been saying this entire race, Dan the man cannot hang with him, but he's on the exact same strategy. Exact same strategy. Dan the man has not been a factor all race for Bad Martin. At all. But he's been on the same strategy. So if Martin can make it, Dan can make it. I think they're going to get 1 too. I'm not sure, man.
That's 3 laps. He don't win 3 more laps.
Let's see if he signals down the backstretch. Nobody's near him. Is he out of gas?
I think he might be out of gas.
He pushed it.
He is out of gas.
Now, let's watch Dan the Man. Did Dan the Man already pit? He is out of gas. Well, I think, well, he's coasting pretty fast. Here, I lost him. There he is. I think he ran out of gas. Strategy, man. That's four laps, though. And don't forget, Lynch also short pitted 3 laps before. That's 7 laps. Lynch is not going to be a factor. He's going to have a big lead, though. He already got his lap back. Martin's going to come in and pit. Lynch will come out with like a 4 to 5 second lead. Martin's going to run him down so frickin' quick. You watch. Because Martin's going to have 4 laps fresher tires.
If I'm Lynch at this point, I'm throwing the number down.
Yep.
I mean, because you can't make it. There's no way possible.
Nope.
The only thing that he can lose for is a caution. And we haven't had a caution all race.
Nope. And they didn't even have a caution all Daytona. We got some great racers in here. There was one wreck I heard that should have been a caution. As you see Martin coming out of the pits now and James making the move on him. Is that for a position? That is, I believe. That is. So Martin stayed out so long, James passed him. But James's tires are in the 80s. Martin's are fresh. He's gonna run. Martin's 4th at the moment. Lynch is leading with a huge lead. And 2nd place, I'm not even sure who 2nd place is. It's probably Dan, ain't it? Because it probably is Dan. Because I think he knew he was gonna run out of gas, and Martin clearly did. So he pitted 1 lap before Martin did, and so he's gonna be a lap behind Martin on fuel strategy. But he made up all that time because he didn't run out of gas. You know, Martin ran out of gas going down the backstretch, and he's making the move now for 3rd. Yep.
Good night, man. Have a good one.
Alrighty, we still got a bunch of viewers here. If you guys want to stay tuned here. We'll be doing interviews right after this race. Do you think Dan's got any shot of winning this?
It's close. It's close. Did Dan stay out a longer lap?
No, he pitted 1 lap before Martin did, but he didn't run out of gas. So, James here. I need James to switch to his leaderboard thing so I can see who's in front of him. Martin is running these guys down quick though. Look at the gap he put between himself and James already. Martin is coming. And he's running Dan down quick too. And James isn't going to make it on fuel either. He's going to be like 4 or 5 laps short, at least.
So I think right now it's Lynch, Dan the Man, and Bad Martin.
It is. I just got, yep. So Dan has a 3.4 lead over Martin. I'm not sure if Dan is good to make it. Can Dan the Man win it? I would love to see that guy get it done. Can anybody beat Bad Martin? Can anybody beat Bad Martin? Dan the Man told me before the race, Martin's going to be the guy to beat, and Dan's going to be the guy to beat him. Dan just might be able to do it. James is out of the picture. He's in 4th place. He's 5 laps short. Lynch is even more laps short because he short pitted huge. Dan, oh, you see Lewis in the wall. Will that bring out a caution? Nope, looks like they're still good. Dan the Man having to get by some lap traffic. Brewster Baker.
Martin. thinking, man.
Dan, same
Either
thing,
Dan
I
or man,
think.
same thing.
I'm
I
gonna
think
ride
these two
along with
guys,
Dan and see here.
that's what I'm riding along with Dan right now.
Here, let's see how many laps to go there are. There's under 10 to go. So James is easily 4 to 5 laps short on fuel. Easily. Oh yeah, James is short by 4 laps. So we got 10 to go now. Coming to the line, 10 to go. And James is closing on Lynch, I believe, too. Lynch is gonna be short for sure. Lynch is gonna be short. So it's gonna be between Dan the Man and Bad Martin. Martin running out of fuel, going that extra lap to make sure he's good till the end. That tells you, I think Martin's gonna get it done. I do. Because that shows you how desperate Martin was to get it. Because he ran out of gas going down the backstretch and he knew it was gonna be close. He went down the backstretch, ran out of gas, lost all that time. Dan the Man, he is closing on Dan the Man. I think he's already took 1.5 to 2 seconds out of that lead in the last 8 laps. He is coming. And Dan the Man has to save, I believe, at least a lap. At least. So Dan's gonna get a good finish, I believe, out of this. Maybe, but he's got to save too, I believe. And Martin, I don't think Martin's pushing the crap out of his car. Dan had over a 6-second lead over him. It's down to what, about 3 seconds? Martin is the guy to beat. He's got the fastest car. You know he's pushing it when he takes that much out of a... This is a slider race and he's this dominant. I think there's more like... Yeah, about 8 probably. And that's not gonna help it. Oh, look at the gap go down. Oh no. Yep.
That's one thing you don't want to do right now is make any kind of mistakes.
Yep. He threw the fishing hook at Dan. He is connected. He's reeling him in now. Quick. There's no way Dan can fight back. If Martin gets to him, I tell you, man, if Dan the Man blows a tire on the last lap, let me tell you, I've had several league races at Atlanta. 2 of them I was leading on the last lap, and 2 of them I blew a tire on the last lap and lost the race. And they were both pretty good leads. One of them wasn't, but the other one was. That hurt, man. It was the first race of the season too, and the other one, it was. Look at that, down under a second, man. And if either of these guys would blow a tire on the last lap, it wouldn't be Martin, it would be Dan, because Dan pitted a lap sooner. I'm gonna door bang him. I'd have to door bang him. He has to. Oh yeah, you've seen the blocks he was pulling in stage 2, in the beginning of stage 2. You know, when him, James, and Lynch were all battling it out, and Lewis was right there with him. And
Is that bumper gonna come into play?
oh, definitely for the win, dude. Come on.
Look at here.
He's running the high line. He's got a save tire. This is Bad Martin. You're gonna win Atlanta, I believe. Here he is. He's Dan can't even pull a block. He blew by him so freaking quick. Look at that. And he already put a half a second on Dan. Look at that.
Looks like Dan might be safe now. I think he realizes he can't make it.
Oh, is he out of gas or something? Yeah, man. I think we got our winner. Is Dan gonna pit? No, he's not. Look how much he fell off. I can't even see Dan anymore.
He's got to be safe. I think he realized he was like a lap or 2 short or something
and Lynch just passed him. And Lynch already made his pit stop, I believe.
Dan is out of gas.
Oh no.
Right now, it looks like he's either out of gas or he blew a tire once.
I don't see any smoke.
That's what
Oh
gas.
man.
He had such a
Man, that really does suck, man. I was really looking forward to talking to him and seeing what his strategy and what was going through his head. Man. After this race. Is it over? I think it's over. I don't think he's out of gas. I think it's over. I think Bad Martin's your winner. We'll see. If I get a message that pops up here, Martin sending the results, we'll know. I'll wait for the message to pop up here. I'll go on James's stream. Yes, it is over. Bad Martin, Dan the Man, Lynch, your top three.
great race. That was a great race.
Great race. Congratulations to everybody. James got fourth. Man, that was a great race, dude. That really
awesome.
was.
That was a great race.
Man, Atlanta seems to have the best racing on this game, I think. Heat 4 and Heat 5. Atlanta is just so fast, so much strategy. Look at these laps being run here, man. 29.403 or 209.
Wow. That is
Man.
wow. That's fast.
And look at the points difference from first to second, 8 points. Martin won everything there was to win, man. And look at the same laps between Martin and Dan. So he didn't have the short run. And look at Win the Days lap, a 3. You knew he had a short run car.
We did. We called it. Yeah.
All these guys are pretty even on the short lap. All of them are within 3/10, first to last.
2 is really quick with a slider.
209.
Wow. That was awesome.
Alrighty.
Race, guys. Great
Well,
race.
I'll go send a couple guys invites and we can get to the interviews here. I gotta figure some things out. I gotta, race now. Here it is, alright. We'll pull up the big 4 car on the screen for you. Unless you want to do 3, 2, 1, you want to do that?
It don't matter. Whatever you want to do.
Alright, so Lynch got third. We'll go ahead and send them all invites, why not? We'll do 3, 2, 1. We'll get Lynch in here first. You can ask away whenever they get in here. We'll get Lynch in here. We'll get that beautiful 9 car up on the screen. We'll even do the car he was in if I had that scheme. It's the only scheme available. There you go. 9 car up on the screen. Lynch Racing getting it done for a 3rd place finish. You still have any viewers here? We got 4 viewers here, so getting ready for some interviews here in a minute. Just waiting for Lynch to arrive.
What's up?
There he is.
Hey, what's going on, Lynch? This is Billy up in the booth. How's it going?
Doing good.
Hey, man. I was rooting for you, man. It looked like you had a really fast car, man. Just kind of walk me through kind of like what you were thinking in stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Looked like you kind of short pit maybe a little bit in stage 1.
Oh man, yeah, the tires were eating up on the right rear in stage 1, and I was just going through different tire pressures through each stage, and I finally found the right way to go in stage 3, and that's when the car came alive. Stage 3, and it was a good race.
Yeah, you guys put on a great show, man. That was enjoyment to watch, man. You guys really know what you do. The race good. Everybody was clean. Like you had a really fast car too, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for you guys for jumping on board and broadcasting our race. We got a really good group of guys, and just want to say thanks to everyone.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Appreciate
yeah, thanks to all the viewers out there, and congrats on a good run there, Lynch. And just, something here in a minute. Just tell me what was going through your mind when you were leading, with, I think it was around 10, 11 to go, and you were short on fuel and tire.
Yeah, I was trying to keep those guys back there, and like I said, man, it's just the right rear tire was eating up and eating the fuel, and just had a pit there, and I had a pit with 5 to go, and I
You had
really
a
hated to
huge
see that.
lead. You had a huge lead. It was,
Yeah,
it
and,
was big, man.
it was a bummer, but
Got a good
it
finish
is
out
what
of
it
it.
is. I got third.
Yep.
Awesome, man. Awesome. You know, Atlanta's known for just eating tires, man.
It is.
It just wears them. I mean, after like 3 or 4 laps, it just completely.
Yep. Yeah, we'll shoot second place. Yep. Alright, we'll shoot second place, stand the man an invite, and then we'll get our winner in here.
Send both of them an invite.
Send both of them. Alright, we can do that. Alright, well, yeah, I'm sending one now. I was gonna do 3, 2, 1, but I'll just shoot all the guys' invites.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you can ask away there, Billy. There's the
Hey Dan, it's
3
Billy in
car.
the booth. What's going on, man?
Not too much. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, man, that was an awesome race, man. You guys put on a great show, man. Just
Thank you.
kind of walk me through, like, what was your strategy and all, how you were doing from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. 'Cause, man, you had a really good lead there in stage 3, man. I thought you was gonna get it.
That's what I was hoping. Well, like my goal was to stay with Martin because I knew that like he was fast, and got like a little bit caught up in traffic there, and that kind of put me behind. Like the last stage, like I had my car like dialed in, but like I ran out of fuel. All in all, it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, I was pulling for you there late, Dan. I seen you ran out of fuel, and it was...
I was hoping. I was like,
yeah, man,
oh, I might
it
have
was
it.
close.
And then I was like, I ain't got it. But
Yeah.
I stayed out.
Yep,
I got lucky. You know.
but...
Awesome race, man. Awesome
Yep.
race,
Great. Yep, congratulations on a good finish, and our winner. We'll go over and get the 4 car up on the screen there.
What's
Billy?
happening?
What's going on, Val Martin? This is Billy up in the booth. How's it going?
All right, pretty good.
Dude, man, your car was dominant. I mean, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, man. Just walk me through what your strategy was through the whole race, man. How'd you dominate?
Well, the main strategy is you got to have a blue oval in front of you. I've been trying to tell these boys, them Chevys, they ain't got nothing for these blue ovals.
Boo.
It was a lot of. You had to have your setup in, because if you didn't, then you were wearing a tire out and causing you to pit. You had to max out your fuel run. Is what it come down to in the first 2 stages.
Yep.
If you were burning a tire off and you had to pit early, then it wasn't going to work out. That's why you see a lot of people go a lap down there in the first stage.
Yep.
Feel like your car, man, your car was great on the short run. It was really good on the long run, man. Like you had everything together. So, congrats on your win, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a pretty good car. If I could break the draft, when the day was following me in the second stage forever, I just couldn't break that 3/10 draft. And as soon as I broke it, I could pull away from him. And the last stage, it was a little bit of a fuel game. I stayed behind Lynch for the longest time in the first run, just trying to save.
I know. I didn't have a drafting buddy. That's what I was thinking at the back. I was like,
I did the math, and you needed 18.5 laps to make it around to divide it into 3 stops. Well, the car only goes 17 laps, so you're trying to stretch them 2 laps every run.
Oh yeah.
So Dan ran out of gas the second stop going in, trying to stretch it, and I ran out of gas the last stop trying to stretch it. And so, but it was cool. A lot of good racing.
Martin, tell me what was going through your mind when you ran out of gas in the backstretch, came out of the pits, and Dan had you by several seconds.
Dan's gonna run out of gas. That's what he
Yeah,
was saying.
I just thought, I went across the line and seen the lap count, seen where I was at. I'm like, I'm gonna push it, but he's gonna run out of gas. But
Yep.
he rubbed the wall one time, and that got me even closer to him. I was like, okay, we're good here. If I can just get his draft, even if he doesn't run out of gas, but I was pretty sure he was going to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome race, guys.
yep, congratulations on the good finishes for you three. And move on to Bristol next week.
All right, thanks guys for broadcasting.
Yep.
Yeah, look forward to it next week. Yep.
All right.
How many viewers do we have? I think we still got
Well, at least
a couple. Yep. Just about.